All right, today we are diving into the core lessons from Robin Sharma's book, Life is Short, Don't Sleep Long. Now, this isn't going to be just a regular book summary. Think of this more like a roadmap for anyone out there who feels like modern life is just a little bit overwhelming. Let's get into it.
So, right out of the gate, the book hits you with this question. And it's a big one. It's really the heart of everything we're going to talk about. It kind of forces you to hit pause and ask yourself, am I actually steering my own ship here, or am I just drifting? The way this book's advice is described, it's not like some dry academic textbook. It's more like a quiet word of advice from an older, wiser friend. The kind of thing you need to hear when things feel a little shaky. And that brings us to the first big idea, which is a total game changer.
Okay, so the first awakening is all about ownership, radical ownership. The whole idea is that being a grown-up isn't about your age. It's about that moment you stop blaming everything and everyone else for your problems and realize, hey, I've got the power to start building the life I want right now. And Sharma himself just says it so perfectly here. This quote is such a powerful reminder that you have a choice every single day. It's not about what life throws at you, it's about what you decide to do about it. You're the one holding the blueprints. And this is where you can really see the difference. On the one side, you've got that passive, asleep mindset, where everything is someone else's fault. But on the other side, you've got the awake mindset, which is all about being proactive and empowered. It's that huge shift from life is happening to me to I am creating my life. So after you get that ownership piece down, that leads to the second major lesson. And this one really makes you question our whole culture's idea of what success even means. It's about shifting your focus away from chasing things on the outside and instead building a sense of peace on the inside. This quote just cuts right to the heart of it, doesn't it? I mean, we're all taught to chase the deadlines, the promotions, the money, but what's the point if you feel totally empty and stressed out at the end of the day? Sharma's saying that real success can't come at the cost of your well-being. So what's the alternative then? Well, the alternative is actually to slow down. The advice here is to find real, actual happiness, not in some huge, once-in-a-lifetime achievement, but in the little details of your daily life, the stuff we usually rush right past without even noticing. And we're not talking about anything complicated here. It's not about meditating for hours on a mountaintop. It's about really, truly tasting that first sip of coffee in the morning, noticing the way the sun comes through the window, actually feeling a sincere thank you. That's where the good stuff is. And this all leads perfectly into the book's title and its most urgent message. This isn't just about getting 8 hours of sleep. It's a huge metaphor for one of the biggest human traps there is, procrastination. It is a massive wake-up call to stop putting your actual life on the back burner. So let's be super clear about this. Don't sleep long means don't put off your happiness. Don't delay your dreams. Don't wait to connect with people. It's a direct challenge to that voice in our head that says, oh, I'll get to that someday. That someday is a myth. Right now is all we've got. I mean, we all know this cycle, right? Step 1, we say, someday I'll learn that language, or someday I'll start that business. Step 2, we operate like we have all the time in the world. And then step 3, the book just drops this incredibly powerful question on you. If not now, when? And that simple question, it leads right into the final philosophy that kind of ties all these ideas together. It's about taking that sense of urgency and weaving it into your everyday life, living with this deep understanding that our time here is limited and so, so precious. This is a quote that apparently really stuck with the reviewer, and you can see why. It sounds a little heavy, but it's not meant to be scary. It's meant to be liberating. When you truly accept this, your priorities just snap into focus. So, what does this actually look like day to day? Well, when you have this mindset, it becomes so much easier to let go of the small stuff. The petty frustrations, the minor annoyances that drain our energy. Suddenly, they just don't seem worth it. Instead, you can focus on appreciating the moment you're in. So in the end, the book is described as being much more than just a book. It's a wake-up call. For anybody who feels a bit lost or tired or just stuck on the hamster wheel, it's like a mirror. It reminds you of why you started your journey, what you were hoping for in the first place. So we want to leave you with this final thought, a direct question. After hearing all this about ownership and inner peace and urgency, what is one small thing you can and you will do differently, starting right now, today, to live just a little more awake?